Good morning, evening, or afternoon. How are you all doing today? I'm just taking my pills real quick, so give me a sec. I hope you are all having a lovely Tuesday. Thank you so much for the head pats and the cheek rubs. Congrats on first, Jazz. You're my PogChamp for the day. Hello, Striker. Hello, Sandwich. I will hydrate. Hi, Bambi. I will hydrate. I'm gonna have to hydrate with my pills anyways, so you get double hydrated. Hello, Sky. And yeah, hi, Panda. And Sandwich is the birthday girl. Everyone say hi to her. Everyone wish her happy birthday. Everyone go donate 50 subs a piece to her. I demand it. Can we get some shots for everyone? 50, yeah, I've demanded it. 50. Okay, everyone go donate 2 subs to her. How about that? It's what, $12? I can't remember how much they are now. They're too expensive. That's how much they are now. But yes, hello. We are back with more Burn the Midnight Oil. I'm gonna go over. Oh no, you're gonna piss her off. Don't do that. I'm gonna go over the usual thing again, like last time. So, this is a game that is not out yet, but the lovely devs over at Foxglove Games were lovely enough to let me play it early. I can actually answer your guys' question from last time that I fumbled. Yes, they are an indie dev group. But also, more than that, they are a women-led indie group. So there. They make visual novels and romance games in a variety of genres. So yes, please check them out and please support this game. If you are on Twitch, there is in the pinned comment, there are a bunch of links. The demo is out for everyone now on Steam and itch, so you can go download it yourself, make different choices, make better choices than me. So, and their Kickstarter campaign is going, so you should go support that. If you are on YouTube, all of the links are down in the description. You should do the same. Also remember, this is a work in progress, so any bugs that we come across while playing and any like mistypes or anything, I'm sure it will all be ironed out. But yeah, let's get to it. Oh yeah, I forgot Abraxas was here. We have clothes on now. I forgot about my horrible miscalculation last time where I'm like, ha, I'm not playing on clothes because you told me. Well, now I'm naked I'm naked for their 20-minute conversation. Backfired on me. Okay, we got clothes now. Okay, let me read your comments real quick. Not comments, chats. Let me read chat. You're heading to the dentist? That's the worst fate. I'm so sorry. I hate the dentist. You got this, Straker. You got this. A bunch of shout outs. Panda bullying Bambi. Okay. Pixie's funny? I don't know about that. Yes, a lot of hot people. It's a great visual novel with lots of hot people. It's a monster urban fantasy with lots of hot people. If you weren't here for the last one, you can choose to play 2 different characters at the beginning. I'm playing Cersei, the lovely female vampire, but there was also Dante, the police officer hellhound. You could choose. So, do I want Zuko for the day? I don't know if my cat will put up with him, but I could try. You'll have to ship him in a box here, though. I'm sure it'll go great. But yes, the demo is out now, so definitely go download that and have fun with it. And yeah, let me... Unfortunately, I want to listen to Bambi, but I unfortunately need to bump her down because hearing anyone talking in the background is going to make me my terrible reading comprehension already decline even more. So, Bambi, you're awesome. I love you. Have a great stream. Okay. Let's get back to it. Oh, but yeah, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. I had a pretty good one. Yesterday, I did not go to the movies like I planned to. I was really tired and I didn't want to make the drive, so we chose to stay home. And Panda and I played Magic the Gathering all day. And we got Applebee's and it was super yummy. And then we watched... I asked to watch a movie and then like I spent like 30 minutes trying to decide on a movie and I couldn't decide on a movie, so I asked Panda to decide on a movie. And he chose Predator Badlands, which I went into with very low expectations because, listen, I think the Predators are really cool, but I'm not like... Besides Alien vs. Predator, I've never been big on the Predator movies. But Predator Badlands, I will admit, I was wrong. I didn't like really like how like the new look for like the Predator. He looked like more humanoid-ish like in the trailers and stuff, and I was like, meh. I was wrong. That movie was fucking amazing. 10 out of 10. I have no complaints about it. It was just a great time all through. Definitely don't go into it with the expectation of like a horror Predator movie though. Like it is like a sci-fi action adventure. Go into it with like sci-fi action adventure. It really is it really is. It's very different. And I think it really worked. Like it was a gorgeous movie. I did not expect it. Like one of the opening shots, Panda was like, fuck. Like I want to screensaver it. I'm like, yeah, that's really pretty for this movie. What the hell? Why is that not the movie poster? It was really fun. It was a great day. Then it made it even harder today though, because I'm like, man, I just want to have another I don't want to work. I want to have another magic day with yummy food and movies. But I'm also very excited to play more of this game. It probably was filmed in New Zealand. I was thinking that, I'm like, damn, I'm getting some like Lord of the Rings shots from this. Cersei leads Abraxas downstairs so he can leave through the front door like a normal person. Listen, he doesn't look like a normal person. He's wearing like a couch for a coat. In their office, a freshly shaven Edgar made himself comfortable behind his desk. He's gonna have questions, isn't he? Why like I'm coming down out of my room with Abraxas. Hold up. He's mid-bite of a biscuit when they enter. Take that out of your mouth so we can understand. He swallows. Why is he here? Good question. Can I, like, be a jerk and be like, peeping, creeping, peeping and creeping? It is from what I remember from the interview with the, God, New Zealand is gorgeous. I need to, listen, I'm going on that, Hobbiton, whatever it was called, tour in New Zealand someday. That's like the top of my list of like things to do now. Because God, New Zealand's gorgeous. Good to see you too, Thorn. Pleasure's all yours, prick! Ah, Edgar's got our back. He hates who we hate. Edgar's nasty glare softens, only slightly, when his eyes shift to Cersei. I repeat, why is he here? And why was he upstairs? And how did he even get in? I've been here over an hour and the door's been shut the entire time. Did he show up during the day? Did you spend all... Before you let your imagination run to places I don't even want to imagine. How about you shut up and let me talk? Oh, I'm so tempted. Oh. What are we talking about for a funny lie? Because I want to say he was peeping and creeping. But I don't know what this means. This is another one. I'm like, I don't know what this option means. Fuck it, we're gonna see. You're right, he did spend the day. No! Never mind. That's not what I wanted. Reload. This is why we save before every choice, chat. Be honest. He broke in earlier, tried to ambush me. See, that's more the joke I was trying to make. Again, I didn't break in. I sneaked in, and I did not ambush you. I don't see the difference. That's what I said. I had reasons to do so. Full offense. I still think you could have used the door. All right, but what did he want? I'm standing right here, Thorn. You can simply ask me. He doesn't want to talk to you. We're gonna talk like you're not here. That's not funny. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would give like a small description of what they mean by like certain choices. I've always had this issue with games in general though. It came up a lot in the Star Wars MMO, where I would like make a choice, it wouldn't be what I wanted, and I'd have to quit out of the whole game to undo the choice. So or quit out of the whole conversation, like redo the whole conversation. Was really annoying. Or I could not. Abraxas sneers. In that case, I shall leave the explanation to your boss. Edgar lifts his plate. You using a plate? I just like put like cookies on a paper towel. You're going to piss off now, right? Have a biscuit before you go, fresh for our neighbors. I don't think he can eat, right? He's a vampire too. I can't. Oh, that's right. You can't eat. Wow, rude. I can, but the taste is repulsive and I cannot properly digest it. Meaning I would have to... Oh, do you throw it up? Tastes bad and you throw it up later? Braxis pauses. Ah, no, tell me! I'm so curious! I need to know how everything works. Ah, you're mocking me. Edgar stuffs a cookie into his mouth. How dare you eat cookies in front of me though when I can't have any? That's so cruel. I'm also here. Took you long enough. Braxis focuses on Cersei again. Report to me as soon as you find something. You know where to find me. Do I know where to find you? Yes, sir. Edgar lights a cig. You're smoking every scene. You need to cut back, sir. You're not going to be long for this world. Edgar lights a cig after Abraxas leaves. She waits for his patience to wear thin. It doesn't take long. So... he wants us to look into something. She explains everything to Edgar. Same as her, he's baffled that Abraxas would ignore a direct order from his superiors. It doesn't make sense. I know, that's why it's interesting. Some measly initials aren't much of a lead though. JM. Could be a person, an organization, or a movement. How would we know? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and check in with our contacts around the city to see if they've heard anything. You know which side is yours? Right. Enjoy your biscuits. I'll head out first. She walks up to the window. She's moments away from transforming when Edgar calls out, Cersei, be careful, please. Ah, he's so sweet. He's so sweet for someone who stabbed us 20 years ago. Worry about yourself, old man. 20 years ago, I was a boy. Today, I'm an old man. Give it another 10 years and I'll be dust and cobwebs in your eyes. It's a compliment. I like older men. It's not a compliment. You have extremely questionable tastes. Damn. That's what my chat says to me every day. Damn. She just like me. Hi, Skirkin. A man changes after stabbing someone years ago. True. That changes someone. We turned the alley into murder alley. So... Skirkin, whenever, like, I say your name, my brain instantly, like, jumps to, like, a hot dog brand. I could see, like, Skirkin being, like, a mini hot dog brand. I do love hot dogs. Who doesn't? Listen, they're awful. And it's terrifying to know what they are, but they taste good. Look, your taste is formidable, but it's formidable. What the fuck? That's the first I've heard someone say that about my taste. But it do be a little risky. So if my if my tastes were the final boss of a fighting game, in a fighting game, would they be the final boss? And at Costco, it's only $1.50. We don't have Costco here. I'm so jealous. I see videos on YouTube all the time of Costco food courts, and I'm like, please, I want to try the food. Ah, jealous. Someone ship me Costco's. With dry ice. Just put it in like a container of dry ice. It'll be great. It's not a compliment. You have extremely questionable taste. Don't downplay your sex appeal. Your creaky knees and back issues especially are so attractive. Enough. Don't you have somewhere to be? Try not to miss me too much. Cersei transforms, circling Edgar once before she flies out the window into the night. Damn, I love those creaky knees and that back pain. Thorn Investigations has established a trusted net of resources around North Haven over the past 2 decades. Do we have more than just Nisha, I think her name was? From small business owners to working girls to regular everyday people oblivious to the supernatural world. You never know who might have the intel you need. Ah, oh, yeah, the music's back. So, like, noir. I love it. But tonight, none of their usuals found anything useful for Cersei. No one's heard of the initials before. No, wait, go back to the bat. Hold up. I don't suppose I can, like, go back to, Oh my god, you can. Is that a tail? Do bats have tails? What's that? Do bats have tails? But it's like the wings are attached to it, too. So is it just part of the wing, or is it a tail? I'm so curious now. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Anyone can try the food. You don't need a membership to buy food. We just don't have a Costco. I don't think. I thought you had to have a membership to even go in. They accept cash. Yay! Listen, that's all I use. I'll like use my card places. I've had too many debit cards get like I'm forgetting the word right now. Either way, I've had my bank account hacked too many times to trust using my debit card anymore, so I just use cash. Breached? Yeah, I've had my debit card breached too many times. For her last stop, Cersei catches Nisha. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we are going to Nisha. Away from Elysium on her smoke break. Rare to see you 2 nights in a row. Don't get used to it. Wouldn't dare to. Nisha takes a long drag of her cig. She blows the smoke away from Cersei. Thank you! I appreciate it. I don't know if vampires can get lung cancer, but I don't want to find out. How did it go with the Fangling last night? She would really prefer to get the whole thing, but seems the universe is intent on her not letting her. SSF showed up. Nisha rolls her eyes, getting exactly what happened without Cersei having to explain. Another reason Cersei appreciates her. They share a dislike of law enforcement. As should all. Although, you'd be hard-pressed to find a supernatural in North Haven who doesn't dislike Abraxas. You face Abraxas. So I have to make the joke one time a stream. I'll let you know if Seth ever shows his mug around Elysium again. Since he couldn't pay his fee last night, he's on the shit list. I mean, technically it was out of his control, but we're not meant to know that, so... Thanks, but if he knows what's good for him, he's already left the city. Eridar, Lord of the Burning City! Exactly. You face Abraxas. You face Abraxas. Just need to get a sound clip of it every time and just play it. I wouldn't underestimate how stupid that idiot can be. He did seem pretty stupid. He did get his nose broken. Anyway, you're obviously not here to talk about Seth. What's going on? Have you seen the initials JM anywhere before? Nisha shrugs. No, is that someone important? Another dead end. Don't even know if it's who or what yet, but if you hear anything. Nisha tips her imaginary hat to Cersei. You'll be the first to know, of course. Thanks. Nisha butts out her cig on the nearest wall. Why is everyone just putting their like secrets out on like anything that's around them? Is that what people do? If that's all, I should get back inside. Elysium doesn't run itself. Lazarus still leaves all the work to you? He pulls his weight. Sometimes. Kick him in the balls for me when you see him next. I quite like this job, so I will not be doing that. But you have my respect for your commitment to hating him. It's a lifestyle at this point. Nisha waves her goodbye and disappears inside the abandoned building. Cersei sighs and returns to the streets. Let's see if Edgar had better luck. Do it, kick him! Kick him in the balls! How do you guys like the visual novels stuff? I feel self-conscious I'm not talking to you guys as much as maybe I would usually. Like I'm responding obviously, but like I'm not like bringing up topics to talk about quite as much. But also, I assume it's just kind of like soothing, like put me on in the background and do your thing. Like I'm reading a book to you, which I guess I am. I need to hydrate my voice more though if I'm gonna read a book to you. What's that? The lights are on when Cersei enters the office. Edgar must have gotten back first. If you're here already, I guess you didn't find anything worthwhile either. Uh-oh. What if it's not him? She stops at the doorstep. Oh, you can't be serious. 2 break-ins in one night? Fuck him up. Oh, hi. Fuck her up. I guess. What's her breaking into my house? Edgar's nowhere to be seen. Standing behind his desk is the mystery woman from last night. You wouldn't happen to be a JM, would you? It's part of visual novels, and the talking is more about the story, and that's fully fine. And it indeed is like an audiobook. Oh, it's an audiobook with someone who can't read and can't do different voices. Damn. Subpar audiobook. Ooh, I love the rain sounds. Listen, I've just been listening to rain ASMR lately as I read, because listening to Panda play Deadlock with his friends takes me out of my my reading experience. So I just I put my earbuds in and crank up some like rain sounds. So now I have the itch to read my book. You're fine. I don't expect you to be quiet while you play with your friends. It's just I choose to read during that time. I need my ASMR. Finally, Cersei can see the woman for what she is, a witch. Are you a JM? A very powerful one if she's able to conceal her magic like that. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Her eyes leave the streets outside to meet Cersei's gaze. They stare at each other for a long beat, neither willing to break eye contact or begin the conversation. Eventually, the woman smiles, impressed for some reason. Did I win the staring contest? You have a spine, a quality I respect, as long as one does not mistake it as a suitable replacement for competence. Why'd you break in? Is it breaking in? I mean, I guess all the lights were off. If no one's at the business, it is breaking in. As you're doing right now. The woman laughs. You have a sense of humor as well. That is good. So they made witches out to be like really dangerous last time, right? They said like no one fucks with witches. And like wizards. Yay, more noir music. I need to like play some noir games. I don't know of like any really though. I'd have to look into it. Except for the one that like the like L for Doubt or something like one's from. I have a good artist that has many songs that work very good with reading too. That's fair. I can't have anything with like talking because that throws me off. But yeah, just some like chill, cozy, like lo-fi music could work too. LA Noire, yes. That's the only noir game I know of. Look, your house just looks very burglarable. Okay, can we fix that? Can I put like a beware of dog sign on the front of my house to fix that? When Cersei still doesn't move, the woman pushes away from the wall to stand up straight. She's tall in the same way models are. It should be a pointless, ridiculous, inappropriate thought to have in this moment. And yet, Cersei can't help but feel that there's something unnatural about how bewitching the woman before her is. Apologies and introductions are in order. Which would you prefer to hear first? You choose. Oh, well, if you insist. My name is Nocturne. Fuck. No J or M. I am not a local, but perhaps my accent gave that away already. Nocturne, a witch from who knows where. She's looking for the person behind the explosion. Hey, you're spoiling! I haven't got there yet! She's Police looking for the person behind the explosion at Beaumont Museum for reasons? Spoiling. I haven't heard her reasoning yet for being here. Kate, strike against the glossary for that one. You can just tell me I don't know where she's from because I don't recognize the accent. That should be it. Glossary caught. How dare? How dare glossary? No one likes a spoiler. Amongst the many strange circumstances of the situation, Cersei barely noticed the subtle French accent. I'm sorry to ambush you like this in your own office, but you're a busy lady. God, I love French accents. Well, I want this game voice acted now. Give me that French accent. It is not so easy to catch you alone. Please, do not worry. I truly mean you no harm. Listen, anyone who's ever meant anyone harm is never usually open about it. Am I expected to just believe that? Apparently so, because Nocturne continues talking like nothing out of the ordinary. It really is a pleasure to meet you, Cersei. I have heard terrible things about you and your— wait, what? I have heard terrible things about you and the work you do, which means you must be good at it. You know what? Fair. That's definitely what that means. Probably. I really like that they have separate save files for both of them. That's really cool. Oh no, it's the French. Leave the French be! There's good people and bad people everywhere. Whatever you've been told, I'm worse. Do you believe everything you hear? I'm curious, what sort of terrible things? What sort of terrible things have you been told? I'm curious. I do not wish to bore you with senseless details. Aw. Perhaps another time. Nocturne smile says perhaps not. Damn. Nevertheless, these senseless details have proved quite useful. They persuaded me to seek out your services and hire you. Damn, everyone hire me for the same job. I'm ready. Cersei narrows her eyes at the witch. You want to hire me? For what exactly? Nocturne doesn't look like she requires any help killing your typical street vamp. So it's definitely not for that. The same thing everyone hires you for. Choking out Seth? That's what I was hired for yesterday. I want you to find them. Right. Unfortunately for you, I'm quite busy at the moment, so I won't be able to take your case. Goodbye. Nocturne's voice is firm, even as her perfect smile stays painted on. You're already looking for them. Who? Ah. So JM is a person. I presume so. The person they're pretending to be, the real JM, was a brilliant young witch. But who knows when it comes to this impersonator? They could be anyone, for all we know. Okay, so JM is an old witch. Gotcha. How do you know it's an impersonator? Why wouldn't it be the real JM? Because she's dead. Listen, maybe there's ghosts. Who are we to know? Nocturne's tone is so detached, Cersei can hardly believe that isn't one big joke. She's dead? Quite dead, yes. I would know, I killed her. She's dead. And you killed her. Murder, slew, killed, whatever word you prefer. Assuming that's even true, why would you admit that to a complete stranger? I told you, I have done my research. I know everything I need to know to determine that you are capable of this job. If I did not believe you were capable, I would not be here. I am not a witch who wastes her time on whims. Throughout this conversation, Nocturne's smile has never fallen. Till now. Oh, damn, the music! Oh god, I'm about to die, aren't I? About to get stabbed again. What a ghastly idea. You must understand, it is most important to me that this person is found. I want the best detective possible on the job, and I believe that is you. I'm gonna make bank. Everyone wants me for the same job. So you will take my case. Oh, damn. Okay, ma'am. You will find the imposter and the artifact they got their thieving little hands on. And you will bring them both to me. You will not disappoint. She smiled again. Money is of no consequence to me, so you will of course be well compensated for your efforts. Wait, now I have 2 clients though who... I mean, did Abraxas say bring the person to him? Or did Abraxas just say figure out who JM was? I might still be able to get money for both of them. Hold up. Huh? For once, Cersei's genuinely at a loss for words, but Nocturne doesn't seem to mind. I'll take your silence to mean you accept, yes? Damn! We just got put in our place. You have reached the end. Oh, fuck! I was at the very end yesterday. Wow. Didn't realize that. It's fine, we're gonna play as Seth now. Or Dante. Sorry. Not Seth, we're definitely not playing Seth. We're gonna play as Dante. I didn't know I was at the end. Oh, that was so interesting. No, wait, I'm so curious. Okay. He probably has to trial the person, so you'd have to... True. But he was told to be off of the case. So, like, he can't trial the person. That was a really good demo. Chat, check out their Kickstarter, their Twitter, their Instagram, and Tumblr. I don't know what Tumblr is. I don't know what that is. But also, I'm sorry, I don't have a link to their Twitter because I don't use Twitter. But they have a Blue Sky. Cold Fox Glove Games. Yeah. And also, the link to the Kickstarter is in the pinned comment on Twitch and in the description on YouTube. You should go support it. Please, I want this game. Support it. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. Okay, let's try Dante now. Wonder who Dante can romance. I'm gonna set him up with like the hottest guy. We were having like the hottest date. Yowie. No. I'm ready. Dante. Date of birth 2/07/1953. Demi, definitely not a hellhound, definitely a demi werewolf. I'm still curious about the why he's hiding he's a hellhound. Maybe demons are like frowned upon. It's been like 15 years. Feels like since I heard Tumblr being used. What is Tumblr? And it makes a comeback. What is it though? Personal history. Several years ago, Dante struck a deal with Orion, a former friend of his mother. Stuck in North Haven ever since, Dante unwillingly works as a cop. He spends his nights chasing criminals, waiting for the day when he'll finally have fulfilled his end of the deal. At last, Orion wants Dante on his final case. There's a suspicious new drug on the market he wants Dante to investigate. But the roots of this problem might be even more dangerous than he thought. Is this gonna like... Are they gonna be 2 separate stories? Or is Dante's gonna like weave into the museum explosion, I wonder? Tumblr is Tumblr. It's kind of its own thing. Sort of share / social media thingy. Tells me nothing. Is it just like... Is it more like a MySpace kind of thing, or is it more like a MySpace Facebook kind of thing, or is it more like a Twitter Blue Sky kind of thing? Or is it just pictures like Instagram? I need like context. The heck is this thing like? If if it doesn't fit like anything? What else would there be? Or I guess is it like TikTok? Say no to drugs. Unless they turn you into a superhero. Oh, I can't read this. Okay, I'm really bad at cursive. Let me try though. Start of the winter. Ba, 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 ba. Know that you at least can't get sick. I'm sure you do not miss the days where you were able to catch the flu, maybe? There is a lot I would love to talk about, but I will restrain myself for now. I hope that I may be able to send you another letter come spring. Wishing you the best. Francesca? Maybe? I think that's the name. I need to go back to school for cursive. Most people just do like chicken scratch now, so I'm like, I can't read it anyways. Tumblr, blah, blah, blah. More art-based like Instagram, but it still uses text and stuff. Oh, interesting. So it's like deviant art, but like you write stuff as well. Okay. Is DeviantArt still around? I haven't thought of that since I was in like high school. Hello, hello. Just dropping by to say hi. I got scheduled really early tomorrow, so I gotta sleep early. Thank you so much for stopping by to say hi, Leoric. I hope you have a lovely sleep and good luck with whatever you have to do tomorrow. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tumblr felt like the birthplace of a lot of old webcomics. Like home. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. That's cool. But yeah, sleep well. Okay, let's do it. Man, look at this posh man. Is this the one who has the vampire who has the human daughter and like wife? The rain hits the window in a peaceful hypnotic pattern. Orion stares outside, thoughts wandering. He has no work left tonight. He's done with moving too, so he could be home. But to what? It's not like being at home is any different than standing around here all night. Okay, this is not the guy with the family. Understood. At the same time, he knows he can't stay. Daytime isn't for creatures like him. He's expected to hide away, never to be seen by the ones who wander the hallways after the sun has risen. A deep sigh escapes him. He is sure it's the rain that's making him melancholic. It has rained the day his mentor died too. Why the deep frown? Orion feels himself twitch at the sound of someone else inside the room. Only the familiarity with her voice can ease initial attention. He locks eyes with the woman reflected in the window. It's you. She looks so cool! Who is she? She gives me like Sombra vibes from Overwatch. A little bit. It's you. It's me, Francesca. Hey, we were reading so did I get the name right? We were reading that letter on his like profile page on Dante's, and there was something from a Francesca, I thought. Francesca sits down on Orion's desk, giving it a pat. Were it anyone else, he would think it rude, but this is Francesca. I hope I'm saying that name right. Francesca Collins, Dante's hellhound mother. She passed away when Dante was still young. Oh. As a good friend of Orion, she asked him to support Dante after he passed. After her passing. I am saying it right, thank God. If she suddenly behaved politely around, so she's gonna die! Damn it. Don't get attached to her, okay? I won't. If she suddenly behaved politely around him, he would think she was sick. They're each other's precious friends, which is more than Orion has had in a long time. New office, new furniture. It's nice. It is indeed. I was planning on inviting you over sometime, since I guess you'd want to see it. But speaking of inviting you, did someone let you in? One could almost think that Francesca belonged here, thanks to that natural arrogance of hers. But Orion doubted any officer here would have actually let a stranger walk right into the station for no apparent reason. Not exactly. So you... Orion stops himself mid-sentence. If she wants to get somewhere, she finds a way, even if it means somehow breaking into police stations unseen. She could have met with him outside, which she usually does, but it seemed today was different. You know you shouldn't be here. I stopped by your flat, but you weren't there. What else should I have done? Still, breaking in is dangerous. I wouldn't call it breaking in, it was more like entering through unusual means. Ryan is admittedly a bit curious, but he won't bother to ask how she did it. She'd only refuse to tell, just to tease him. Besides, that's not what he's focused on right now. What's more interesting is her scent. She smells human. Are you wearing perfume of some kind? There are items like that out there, made to mask your scent, change it into something else. Rather than the price, it's finding someone who makes them that's more complicated. Orion doesn't understand why she would go through the trouble. Normally, she more or less smells like a werewolf. There's no reason to hide that. Oh fuck, wait, go back. Okay. Werewolves! Supernaturals who are able to switch between human and wolf form. Most werewolves find it easy enough to integrate into human society, while still keeping their pack together. Cool. Wait a second, did the right click on the glossary work on... How come it works differently for Dante's versus... How come it works differently for Dante's versus... Cersei's? Whatever. Francesca smiles and looks around. Her tone is playful, as it most often is. Dante's built different, apparently. This office suits you much better than the old one. A bit empty, though, I think. It'll need some more decorations. I would have brought something if I'd known you were moving. Francesca? There's no making her talk about something she doesn't want to say. Giving up, he plays along. I would have told you about it, but I only heard about the promotion last evening. What the hell? You just get promoted that quickly? Damn! It's like, hey, you're promoted. Tomorrow move into the new office. What? Wait, what? They say birds of a feather flock together, but do you know which birds really stick together? Velcros. Hi, Toothless. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you had a good weekend, too. How's everyone? When Advic decided on something, you might be faced with sudden changes without any warning. This was such a case. Advic, can we get a heads up? Chief Superintendent of the Supernatural Crime Division in North Haven. You're an inspector now? Inspector Gadget? Sorry. Your boss sure is a spontaneous guy, but congratulations on getting promoted. If you're happy about it, otherwise my condolences. Is he happy? For a moment, Orion paused to consider his answer. I hope I will do it justice. Of course you will. You're an excellent officer, Orion. One of very, very few. Believe me, this city's lucky to have you. I'm curious to see everything from the police officer's side of everything, because Cersei's was very anti the police and like the entities that were put in place to kind of police between the supernatural and humans. I'm curious to see from their point of view how everything is. Hi, just getting ready for bed and enjoying the month-long break. I'm so happy you had such a long break, and I hope you have a lovely sleep. Well, you have a nice cozy visual novel. I mean, I guess I can't say nice cozy visual novel when we got stabbed last time within like the first half an hour. You have you have heavy noir vibes to listen to. To get ready. You have an entertaining noir vibes to listen to. There we go. Francesca turns quiet. She suddenly seems a bit downcast, which is unusual, and the hesitation on her face makes Ryan uncomfortable. She doesn't like being seen as anything other than her confident self. Is everything alright? You know I'm always here to help you. Now she has to chuckle. Ryan has helped her only once so far, and it has been a giant mess of her being accused of a crime she didn't commit. She'd taken a liking to him for believing she was innocent. Their meeting since have been irregular, but even when she does come by, Ryan is happy to make time. With an awesome Kixie hosting the stream. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. Francesca is the only one he can confide in. If she is indeed in need of his help, he'll do whatever is necessary. There is no need to worry about getting involved in something he can't do. If she's here to ask him, then it's within the realms of his means and morals. But that's not what she's here for. I probably won't come to visit you anymore. We'll have to stay in contact another way. Ryan tenses up. Is someone after you? If anyone catches wind of her identity, that she isn't the werewolf she portrays herself as, but rather a hellhound, then she's in danger. Tell me why. Yes, give me the details on hellhounds. A demonic subspecies, hellhounds are described as large canine beings with fire-related abilities. Despite some similarities, they are not related to werewolves in any way. Being natural fighters and very loyal to their pack, hellhounds were creatures you should avoid provoking. Even so, there were several wizards who attempted to abduct helpless hellhound pups for unsavory reasons. Many rumors have appeared since all the hellhounds vanished decades ago. Some say they've gone extinct, others claim they never existed at all. Aw. So the wizards used to abduct hellhound children. And all the hellhounds vanished that they're aware of. Interesting. Okay. It has been a while since hellhounds completely vanished, hiding away where no one could find them. Not everyone cares about finding one in the first place, but those that do are dangerous. If there is someone after her already... Oh no, I'm safe. Sorry, give me one sec. Okay. She playfully waves a hand and he calms down, though he glares briefly at her. She grins, amused to have gotten a reaction out of him. But if it isn't that, then... Is this related to your husband, your mate? Mates, a spouse of a werewolf or hellhound. Werewolves might change their mates, but hellhounds mate for life. A mate doesn't necessarily have to be from the same species. Wizards be hecked up for doing that? They really do be. I mean, it sounds kind of like wizards and witches are like... It's like, hey, we don't fuck with them, we don't fuck with them. So I would assume they were able to just kind of do what they wanted. Yes. She touches her belly. Orion stops himself from rushing over. I'm pregnant. Congratulations. Thank you. Her voice is warm and filled with love. Ryan's never met her husband, but he's seen him from afar, a normal human. The relationship isn't going to be easy, but Francesca always wanted a mate and a child. Her wish is finally being fulfilled. So yes, I will be focusing on taking care of him. Makes things a bit more complicated. Him? You already know the gender? She didn't mention being pregnant in the last time they met, which wasn't that long ago. And her stomach's still flat. She can't be too far along. Not officially, but I have a hunch. Francesca's instincts aren't to be underestimated, so Orion's tempted to believe her. A son. I already thought of a name. Do you want to hear it? Her excitement is infectious. Ryan feels himself smile. See? Even, like, even thorny vampires get excited about pregnancy. That's so cute. He was so, like, melancholy, now he's all excited. I'd love to. How the fuck do I say that? So Dante... Dantalian? 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 How do I say that? The first? Dantalian? Dante the Italian. Dantalian. That's one's a bit snappier, don't you think? I've never heard that name. Is that what Dante is always short for? Because I never knew that. It's a good name. Did you come up with it together with your husband? He left the full decision to me. We want our boy to have a name that suits a hellhound, and my husband hardly has any idea what those would be. Okay, I was afraid that the husband didn't know she was a hellhound, and we were gonna, like, have that whole thing. Dantalian brings the peace. He does! He flips around naked his apartment with pizza covering him. It'll be the only connection he will have to my side of the family for a long time. Her voice drops again. She sighs, visibly affected by the ups and downs of her own emotions. Ryan's eyebrows scrunch together. Although hellhounds and werewolves aren't the same species, they do share various canine characteristics. One of them is their pack, which is of great importance to them. Do you not intend to introduce him to your pack? Is there a reason to hide him? Because he's half human? Hellhounds don't care about that. Francesca closes her eyes and inhales deeply, steadying herself. We will stay here with the humans. My son will grow up as one, not going back to my home, at least not anytime soon. Why? Orion goes through what he knows about hellhounds. It's not a lot, either unconfirmed rumors he's heard from other supernaturals or tidbits from Francesca. As far as he knows, young hellhounds are still too weak and worse, too unstable to protect themselves. That makes them easy targets for people who want to catch a hellhound. Oh, that's why they go after the children. They'd never be safe out in the open. It'd be more secure for Francesca to take her child and husband into hiding, join her family in that place no one knows. A place where a young hellhound can be raised without worry. That sounds like a great risk to take. Will he be safe here? Well, why doesn't she want to leave? It's so weird then. Francesca brushes a hand through her hair. There's only one way or the other. Either we join my family until our son's grown, or we stay here. My husband won't be happy in my home. It's too different. Oh, she's doing it for her husband. I think you should try to give your child the best possible life that they can have, so I would be inclined to do what's best for the child. But I guess you do you. I'm just waiting for ads to end here. 20 seconds. Oh, I'm tired today, chat. I know, shocker. I'm never tired. It's not just a constant state of being. Honestly, you should be more shooketh if I'm not tired. Welcome back from ads. Did anyone see anything cool? Did anyone get any fun gaming commercials? Ooh, speaking of games, did everyone see, anyone who likes Pokemon, did anyone see that Pokemon Champions finally has its release date? Comes out in 2 weeks. I'm very excited. I'm keeping an open mind and waiting to see how all the monetization stuff feels. Obviously, my first instinct is to get mad about any monetization and microtransactions and stuff. I'm just gonna see how it all feels, and then I'll make informed decisions based on that. So. EP Kixie? Listen, Kixie boo, because I have one foot in the grave. So I decide we should stay here. A Hahun's mate and child are always equal. Francesca would never make a decision that favors one over the other. Okay, so it's a societal thing. You know what? Then who am I? Sorry, it's a racial thing. Okay, then who am I to dictate that? And the child? It's not as dangerous as you think. As long as we do it the right way from the start. We will be human family. My son will be raised as a human, his father will be one, and I will be one too. Ryan sniffs the air again. She still smells human. This is likely part of the plan. He hadn't expected the perfume to be so effective. We will completely escape the attention of anyone supernatural. As long as we do that, there's nothing to fear. Although it will mean you're giving up a lot of yourself. Isn't that just what mothers do? Hardly a big sacrifice to make for the happiness of my loved ones. Aww, she's so sweet. Don't get attached. Don't get attached. It's not gonna end happy. Don't get attached. So the plan is to seem as human as possible. Yes. Don't stand out. Don't attract attention. Be a normal family of humans who have no idea who's living among them. Don't meet any supernaturals. That includes you. Ryan chuckles into the silence that's fallen upon him. Don't look so guilty, I understand. If you regularly met up with a vampire, people would get suspicious of how you knew each other. You will move away as well, I imagine. Not many people have seen me around, but we won't take the risk. I'm also going to do something about my looks so that even if we do run into someone, I won't be recognized. Shame for my beautiful face, don't you think? Your husband is very lucky to have a wife, that is willing to do so much for him and your child. Oh, don't flatter me. You'd do the same if you had a family. I would. But it doesn't matter anymore. He'd accepted that he could never have a family when he allowed himself to change. He'd accepted it even before that. Don't say that. You're immortal. You're too young to talk as if you'd never find love. I'm hardly young. You are for a vampire. Believe me, there'll be more than enough women who will appreciate your mature charm, even as a vampire. He's a silver fox. I'm not interested in relationships right now, let alone with a human. I said the same about humans before I met my husband, and now look at me. Fate will decide for you. Francesca falls silent once more. If you can... Yes? Considering you're technically immortal, you'll outlive me easily, if needed. You call me young, but not yourself. You have several centuries ahead of you. I know, I'm just saying that if needed. And if you're not busy with your own family or anything, could my son come to you for help when he needs it? I'm offended you even think you have to ask. You, your husband, and your son may contact me anytime. They're so sweet! Francesca puts a hand on her chest, inhaling slowly. That's a relief. The thought of my boy being alone has been nagging at me since I knew I was pregnant. Be honest, there really isn't anyone after you? No one. I'm probably just overthinking, but I still wanted to talk to you about it. It was... She hasn't finished her sentence. A hunch. Neither of them want to think about why she feels so worried when there's no need to be. Francesca slips off the table. She brushes off her clothes and smiles at Orion. You're leaving? Yes, it's about time. My husband's waiting with all of our things packed. I'm not sure when or if we will see each other again, but I'll send you letters. They could be traced. I'll get them to you without anyone noticing. That much I can do. You just want to boast about your child, don't you? Maybe? She laughs, more lighthearted now. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Farewell, Orion. Farewell, Francesca. I wish you the best. Thank you. Orion watches her leave. The door falls shut with a sound of finality. For some reason, he has a feeling they will not meet again. Ah, it's so sad! Don't say that! A hunch. A hunch can be wrong. He prays it is. Stay safe. You and your family. The rain starts to come down harder. Orion sighs, turning away from the dreary sight, and gets ready to go home. Oh no! My little boy. Don't do this! Pixie small and cute, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh no, it's gonna be sad. So you can't get attached. No attachment. No, I gotta be a Jedi. No attachments. Attachments are evil. Pretty much being a mother is a lot of sacrifice, honestly. Exactly. Even if like you're happy to make the sacrifice, it's still sacrifice. My Dante. Always remember I love you, but that's why you can't run free. You have to hold back. You have to keep control. Keep calm, keep quiet, don't let go, don't lose yourself. Don't burn, don't burn, don't burn. Don't die, my child. Damn it. Wow! Oh, frig, the scars too. I love him. Inside the empty room, there's no alarm clock to tell the time or wake up. Despite that, curled up underneath the sheets, Dante opens his eyes just in time to get ready for work. Oh, bye. Right? He's just a little good looking. Half human, half hellhound who works in the supernatural crime division. Having struck a deal with his boss and late mother's friend Orion, Dante is unable to resign for the moment. To protect his real identity, Dante pretends to be a werewolf. The only one who knows the truth is Orion. The air is cool. It's comfortable as long as he stays under the sheets, but when it hits his skin, goosebumps form. You're a hellhound. I assumed you wouldn't get cold. It'd be more important to sleep in his own form. It'd be more comfortable to sleep in his other form. It'd be more comfortable to ever be in it at all, but he's not going to risk it. The world wouldn't allow him. God damn it. The world won't allow him a slip up. Hellhounds are easily mistaken for werewolves, as long as they remain in human form, but the moment he lets his animalistic features out, the difference would be far too obvious. Dante prefers not to be outside by accident. He's been sleeping like this since childhood anyway. Sitting up, Dante stretches, easing some of the tension that crept into his muscles while he slept. One of those damn dreams again. I don't need to start my night like that. Sluggishly, he drags himself out of bed. Whatever. It's not a dream he's unfamiliar with, but there hasn't been a single time when he enjoyed waking up to the voice of his mother. But in the end, a dream's only a dream. When the lights in the room turn on, it quickly fades. Dante rubs his eyes, blindly stumbling towards the bathroom for a shower. Getting ready for a job at night is no different from getting ready for a job during the day. Wash up, change clothes, eat breakfast, or not. If you ask Dante, it's a waste of time. See, chat! Dante just like me as well. Should have everything. There's little Dante has in his room, and even less that he cares to bring to work. He's ready in no time. Hair is still damp. He walks towards the door, but stops midway. There's footsteps. 2 pairs. Open the door! Jump scare him. Dante holds back a sigh and pulls the door open. It swings inwards, with no risk of hitting the child who quickly approaches. Oh, she's adorable! Dante, good morning. Evening! One of the two! You opened the door before I could knock again. I told you I want to knock. Oops. Sorry. Yes, yes. The girl, half Dante's size, pouts but throws herself against his waist anyway. Dante gives her back a pat, which is apparently not friendly enough, as she stretches her arms upwards, wordlessly demanding a hug. Dante looks down at her. Take me up! Up, beast! You're heavy. She's not heavy. You're strong. He is strong. Giving in, Dante bends down to pick Alice up. She wraps her arms around his neck too tightly, making him grimace. She's so adorable. Is she a werewolf? Alice Walker, Orion's human daughter. Oh, Orion is the one with a human daughter. I was right. It just hadn't happened yet. Orion's human daughter. Though she's not a supernatural herself, Alice is aware of their existence and her father's identity. She doesn't understand why her parents are trying to keep her from learning more about non-humans. Besides her parents, Alice's favorite person in the world is Dante. She is determined to adopt him into her family, and despite his sometimes rough behavior, she is convinced that Dante loves her as much as she loves him. Aww. Does Orion live in the same house? OBS died, what do you mean? Chat, are we still here? I still see everything. Okay. Did it like hiccup or anything? I just got like a pop-up on my computer that's like, OBS is fucked. Okay. Huh. Ow. That's definitely what it said. It said OBS is fucked. Pray. Pray, ye mortal. OBS broke him by hanging on. It really did. It broke its legs, but it hung in there. Spider-Man with the train. Kept the stream together. The girl ignores his scolding tone, clinging to Dante even tighter. Let me make sure YouTube is still alive. YouTube is still alive, okay. Awkwardly stabilizing her in his arms, Dante decides to glare at the second person approaching. It's easier than glaring at a child. Alice's father sees no reason to hurry over. He just tips his head in greeting, perfectly relaxed about letting his little girl cling to a supernatural. Oh, he's still... I love the pink in like his hair. It's cool. His like outline's like a much later pink too, instead of like the harsh red like Dante is. Good evening. Instinct makes Dante want to return the greeting in kind. Out of spite, he doesn't. What are you doing here? And more importantly, what is she doing here? Alice allows herself to get down. Even though there's a soft growl accompanying Dante's words, she looks mostly unimpressed. I'm not allowed to come? This is no place for a child, he wanted to say. This corner of the city is dangerous, you know that. He is like, not the police chief, but he's like the SFD, I can't remember what it's called. Supernatural something. Maybe it is SS. SSF? I've forgotten. Either way. And he's a vampire. He can probably kill everyone. It's fine. Besides, it's not good for a child to spend so much time with non-humans. But what comes out of Dante's mouth instead is, you are. Cursed by those big innocent puppy eyes. Are you mad I'm here? Oh no. She's got us, chat. Just give her whatever she wants, Dante. Make her happy again. It's hard for Dante to be. It's hard for Dante to be. It's hard for Dante. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Brain caught up. You don't get mad at pups, not really. Even if they're not an actual pup. No. So there's no problem. Still doesn't explain why you're here. With a chuckle, Alice's father joins the conversation. I just picked her up from her friend's place. She doesn't want to go home before she says hello to everyone at the station. You being the most important. Ryan's face is soft when he looks at Alice. Dante doesn't know the Orion from before Alice was born, but he knows enough about vampires to know what she is, a literal miracle. A vampire and a human shouldn't be able to have a child, and yet here she is. That she is Orion's biological child is a carefully kept secret. Despite all the obstacles in their way, they're a happy family. And for reasons Dante doesn't get, Alice keeps trying to pull him into it. I really, really wanted to see you. You never come by, so if I don't go to you, we never meet. Which would be preferably. Damn, you can't say that. Look how adorable she is. I don't agree with her visiting the office either, but you know it's impossible to stop her from doing what she wants. She got the smug on your face. Ryan's words aren't quite the truth. He'd never let Alice near anything that could cause her harm. It's because he's confident that the station is a safe place that he lets her visit for a couple of minutes. I'm not scared at all because everyone's nice. Nice? You can't agree with that. Raul, beside most of Dante's co-workers are really... Chat. It's starting. It's starting! The decline! Raul aside, most of Dante's co-workers are ready and happy to start a fight the moment they're challenged. Hold on! I gotta hold together. Now I need him to hold me together. I need the two halves of my brain held together. As funny as Dante thinks it is to have an entire division full of questionable personalities, he wouldn't call them nice. Everyone just acts friendly around Alice because she's a little pup. Himself included. Besides, you and Dad protect me anyways, right? I'll always protect you. No! Oh. Dante? Alice reaches out to grab Dante's hand. He recoils, though his resistance melts away the moment he sees Alice's expression drop. We would. Alice's expression wavers for a moment, but she catches herself quickly. I knew it! Behind Alice, Orion watches them, too amused to intervene. I hate that smile. Are we leaving now, or are we going to stand around and talk forever? Ryan's eyes shift away from Dante. He touches Alice's shoulder and the girl hums in a questioning tone. Alice, would you let us speak alone for a moment? Where is she gonna go that's safe, though? He just said this is like a really sketchy part of town. You can't like have her stand in the hallway. Getting those flashbacks. She takes a step past Dante, but stops to look up at him. Only when Dante waves his hand at her does she run away, vanishing around the corner to explore the bedroom. Your room is so boring, there's nothing here! One day I'll make you decorate it. I'll get you a new lamp and curtains and then a bookshelf. Dante doesn't look like much of a reader, but maybe he is. Her voice trails off. Dante listens to the sound for another moment, steps towards the window, then the squeak of it being opened. Knowing that she's successfully distracted and not eavesdropping, Dante and Orion turn towards each other. So, what do you want? Don't think I believe your shitty excuse. That's not why you're here. I am picking her up, and she did want to come here. I didn't lie. But I'll admit, it's good to see you in advance. There's a new case. And there's one every day. What, are you here because you didn't think I'd be on time? Too bad. I'm awake. It's a task I can only hand to you and Raul. If he says that, he knows that Dante won't want the case. He's trying to get all of the fuss out of the way without Raul around. Just because Raul loves to rile Dante up whenever he tries to evade work. Sounds like it's going to be a massive bother. I'm not doing it. You have no other choice. I do. You just heard me. I'm not taking... We have a deal, Dante. That damn deal. That's why Dante's a police officer in the first place. There's no way he'd ever work as one otherwise. Just a couple more months, that I can finally leave. Oh, don't die right before retirement. I can still say no. Even with the deal, I can still say no. But you won't. I could. You won't. Dante, I have a daughter. We can go back and forth like this for as long as you want. True. He's used to it. It's like, bitch, I deal with this on a daily basis. You're not winning. You'll say yes in the end anyway. Why pretend you won't? He's trained and ready. He came prepared. Don't make him bring out his daughter and have her do the puppy eyes. Because he doesn't like giving in immediately, and Orion knows it, which is why he appears so amused. Your answer? Fuck you, seriously. The old man is decades and decades older than him, but Dante doesn't like the way he's being patronized. Being treated like a child makes bad feelings well up. Tension creeps into his shoulders. Maybe it's because of that, but Orion softens his tone. I really do need you on this case. Dante audibly exhales, refusing to look at Orion any longer. Instead, he turns his back towards the interior of his flat. I forgot he had the coat on. I'm like, something's missing, but I'm okay seeing like his tattoo just out. I forgot he had a coat. Now he's a Final Fantasy character. He got all those belts. Grabbing his jacket, he calls for Alice. Alice, we're leaving. Coming! Close my bedroom door, my window. Don't leave it open. I guess there's nothing really for them to steal. When the little girl rushes over, Dante stretches his hand out to her. She takes it, beaming. Don't smirk. Not smirking. I'll let you go if you don't stop. I'm stopping. See, I'm completely serious. Super serial. Right. Dante locks the door behind him. There's nothing inside to steal, but Orion's the one paying for it, so Dante doesn't want to risk any damage. He owes the man enough already. Oh, Ryan's paying for our place. I like it. Our work's giving us free apartment rent. Take it. Maybe this is a good. Are you sure we want to leave this job? Apartments are expensive. The sun went down a while ago, leaving behind the darkness that Orion, as a vampire, can freely move in. Ever since Dante started working at the station, nighttime has become his new normal as well. It's an odd feeling. The SCD, there we go. There's always something to steal. Guess they could try to steal the bed. It seems like it would be more of a hassle. I guess they could steal all the clothes. I'd say free apartments, some work, etc. Right? It's a like scary part of town, but like you could get stabbed anywhere. I don't know. I'm like, I don't have like anything to really say about that. The Supernatural Crime Division, a secret police division focused on investigating and preventing supernatural crime, led by a wizard called Advec. To the public eye, they appear as the Special Crime Division. She's so adorable! Sorry, I love the glow on everything, and I'm just like taking it all in. He's always been more comfortable wandering around in the dark, but having a regular job is completely different from sleeping and waking up whenever you please, right? It is. That said, Alice is a human child, and the yawn slips out of her even as she tries to stifle it. Not wanting anyone to suggest for her to go home without visiting the station, she quickly speaks up. Dante, are you free this weekend? Sunday? Why? I'm going to bake cookies with Mom, and she said if you want some, you can come over. In the afternoon, though, so Dad will be inside his room. Dante doesn't have to look down at Alice to know that she's fidgeting. We are not rejecting her! Not scared of hugging me, not scared of holding my hand, but scared to hear a rejection. Wasn't everyone scared of rejection? We are not rejecting her! We will go watch her make cookies. I'll drop by. I'm not going to promise though. Really? Listen, you even just hinting that there's a possibility means it's already locked in and you cannot go back on it. If I say I'll come, I will. Thank you! You'll love the cookies and you can eat dinner with us too! Oh no, for the long run. We'll get a lot of meat for you. If I feel like it. Do you think you'll be there for lunch? Mom will want to know. Depends on what I get. When I get up. That's so fair. When will you get up? Whenever I wake up. Why do you not have an alarm clock? Because that's something that could be stolen. He indulges her curiosity before he can think to point out that he doesn't have anything in his flat. Can't stand the ticking. How about a digital one? Waste of electricity. I don't need one. I can sleep whenever. You do have a job. And have I ever overslept? On purpose? Yes. See, I don't need a clock to be on time when I want to be. So you just go to sleep and wake up when you want? Yeah. I wish I could do that. You can if you practice. Oh, don't, Dante. Stop it. You're filling this child with bad things. The dad is so, like, done. He's like, what the fuck have you just done? No how hard it's gonna be for me to put her to bed tonight now. Maybe? He's not actually sure humans can do that. So you really have no clock at all? I do have one in a drawer if I need it. Wrapped up in several layers of fabric to muffle that annoying ticking. Drives him insane. Why do you buy it if you aren't going to use it? I didn't. Your father did. The only thing Dante bought for the room was a number of pillows. Dad, why did you buy one for Dante if he wasn't going to use it? A long time... Smugness. A long time ago, Orion still hoped that he could convert Dante to a normal lifestyle. He's given that up quickly enough. Well, you never know when it might be useful. At this moment, the police station comes into view. We're here! I'll quickly give Dante and Raoul their briefing for the night, and afterwards we go home, alright? Alright! And as usual, no leaving the room, no bothering anyone who looks tired, no touching anything. No talking to Raoul unless he's holding his coffee, and I see him take at least a sip. Did Dante tell you to do that? No, Raoul did. Certainly something that Raoul would say. Am I saying it wrong? Is it Raoul or Raoul? Fuck. I don't remember. I know we had this same conversation yesterday. You guys would have told me if I'm saying it wrong all this time. Again, right? Right? I mean, you guys didn't actually tell me I fucked up. It's Raoul? Okay. Good. So I was calling him Raoul at first and you guys didn't correct me, so now I actually can't trust you to correct me. Well, I'm sure he's already had enough time to wake up to take his coffee. We're a bit later than usual. It's like Bonds. Bonds needs his coffee before he can function. I mean, Sunday I said it was like this. You guys just start telling me it's different every time too, and gaslighting me into switching each stream. Not my fault. My fault? Your stubby legs still need time to grow. But we're not saying it's my fault. But you're not saying it's my fault, huh? As soon as Orion opens the door, he smiles. Ah, there's Raoul. Raoul Baston, Dante's partner officer and one of the few humans in the SCD. Thanks to his family's connection and knowledge, Raoul got glimpses into the world of supernaturals very early, and his fascination with it has only grown, ultimately resulting in him joining the SCD. I can remember because Spanish Raoul name. Oh, okay. As a human child, Alice has little interesting... Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a second, like reset my brain for reading. So, anyone have any fun plans this week? I have to go get blood work again for the millionth time. I have to play more Magic. Oh, chat, for the first time ever, I fucking whooped Panda's butt in Magic. I won more times than him. I'm the best. I've surpassed him. The vampires really seem to like your blood. They really do. I need some of it. Also, maybe they can tell me what blood type I am. I was like, surely my license tells. Nope. Like, but I'm a donor. I'm an organ donor. Isn't that like important to know on some level? I know. The student has become the master. Then I told him to bark. It is kind of important. It really is. I just don't know. I don't know where I would look to even like figure out. I guess when I go to my doctor's, they'd be like, "Hey, what blood type am I? Could you tell me?" Listen, I had to. I won. Don't worry about it. Listen, I still did. Doesn't matter how it went. The point is, I won, and I told you to bark. As a human child, Alice has little understanding of how quickly some supernaturals can locate people inside of a room. But locating Raoul is easy, even for her. He is in the little corner where the coffee maker is, just like at the start of every shift. Alice runs up to him as he takes a sip from his mug. Raoul, hello! Did you refuel? Is the conversation function working? Or do I need to wait? Raoul pats her head, a bit of fondness creeping into his eyes. It's enough. Good evening to you as well. He then turns towards Orion. Good evening, sir. And to Dante. Hello. Did you... Wait! What's that lukewarm greeting, sir? I pulled myself out of bed for this. Panda only explodes... What? Panda only explodes on too many compliments, potentially. Think furthermore, he's like a wall that doesn't get phased. True, Panda doesn't get phased by much. I don't think I've ever flustered Panda. I can't think of ever flustering Panda. True, he does feel guilty though. That is one you can use as a Not that like I wouldn't on purpose, of course. But yeah. Hello. What, no good evening to me? No, I don't want you to have one. Bitch! What is that in your ear? Is that a hearing aid? Do you want to see how quickly I can ruin your evening? I will like smack your coffee on the, on the floor. Did the both of you have a bad night? I already told Dante, but I had a task for you. Raoul takes a big gulp from his mug. Evening ruined. Thank you very much, sir. You're giving me work? Evening's ruined. Alice watches the adults with worry. Is there a big problem, Dad? It's just work, as usual. Go and say hello to the others. I won't be long. Fine. Oh, he has blue highlights. Oh, he has like red and blue. He's got the full cop thing going. I really like... Oh, I guess he has blue highlights now on his jacket too. They have the same highlights. Interesting. They even do eye highlights. I've never seen that before, like with anything. I kind of like it. I noticed it with like Cersei too. Some people had like eye highlights. Raoul sighs, leading the way to his desk. He takes the chair, side-eyeing Dante as he sits next to a neat stack of paperwork. Don't sit at my desk. Don't sit on my desk. Sit on the floor. Would you rather I lie down on it? Raoul looks like he's about to throw something, but holds himself back. This is the dude who really liked Edgar, right? When they were at the bar? Listen, I say kinky to everything, so that's probably our answer, but I should probably read first, just to make sure. If you like the table that much, you should get a leash for, should we get a leash and a collar of yours and chain you to it? I'm saying kinky. I'm saying kinky. This is a moment. Hands off the collar. Am I your... You know what? I'm doing kinky. Am I? Listen, I'm all up for games, but maybe not in public. I don't know about you, but I don't need observers. Doesn't turn me on. He watches Rolls process the last bit of conversation, the words seeping much too slowly into his caffeine-deprived brain. Sir, permission to stab him? Denied. Shame. A castration might help calm him down. You started it, and with a child in the room even. Raoul closes his eyes. If he had some sort of mantra to keep calm, now is when he's using it. He turns to Orion, ignoring Dante completely. Are there zippers on your zipperless pants? maybe there is like a a tag a little bit lower down. If there's a case, it might have been better to not bring Alice along. She looks worried. Orion joins them at his desk. I wish she was worried. Because of me and Dante, she has far too little fear of supernaturals. I guess it's positive that she accepted having a vampire father this quickly. If you two want to talk about childcare, do it when I'm not around. Give us the terribly important briefing already. It is rare for you to give us the briefing directly, sir. Did something happen today? Last night, actually. You two were gone already, and I was doing a final round of patrols before heading home. Oh? Ryan leaves for a moment, then returns, a folder in hand. He taps on it as he talks. It was mostly quiet. I ran into a fight in front of Mirage. Nothing unusual at first glance. More buildings. Mirage, a popular club for supernaturals in North Haven. Owned by the werewolf Alfred Chadwick. Humans in the know are also allowed inside. I think we actually might have heard of that one. Chadwick sounds familiar. Is that what we call a John Wick? Chadwick? Doing a Phoenix. I've never played Phoenix Wright, so I wouldn't know. John Wick is definitely a Chad. Exactly. But one of the men was unusually aggressive. It was almost impossible to get them off each other. Just when I was about to report to harsher methods, one of them... Orion stops. The way he's hesitating is unusual. He usually knows what to say. He changed. Mutated, you could call it. Did you arrest him? He died. What? It escalated that far? Did you accidentally break his neck? No, he died on the spot. From 1 second to the next, he simply fell over and stopped moving. Raoul inhales deeply. Dante has heard him curse often enough, but this time the man only glances in Alice's direction. His hands move, forming a curse in sign language. Dante knows it well enough to recognize that. For now. So does Orion. Don't curse in front of her, even in sign language. I'm not. Raul quietly puts his hands away. Did you get hurt? Doesn't smell like blood. Hi, Bambi. Hi. Hi, honey bunnies. Did y'all have a lovely stream? How did Pokopia go? How are you enjoying the new zone? That zone is the one I went to second, and then I went to the beachside zone third. So it is very big, yes. That's fair. It is hard to get around that zone, so I don't blame you. I had to like hop up the mountain so many times. I hope you still had fun even if you hate the zone. And so yeah, welcome in, honey buns. I am Kixie Kitsune. I'm a variety streamer with a focus on story-based games, and today we are playing a game that the demo just released for, called Burn the Midnight Oil. It is a urban fantasy with hidden supernatural monsters living amongst humans in a city, and it's very good so far. If you're interested, there's pinned links. You're gonna conquer it? Conquer that land. Listen, I'm glad you're having so much fun with the game, though. I'm glad the Switch 2 wasn't to regret. You are getting your money's worth. You're playing so much of that game. I need to remake the whole bridge to the boat in the water zone. And there are lots of hot characters. Yes, there are. We finished up the bit of the woman's story. You could choose between a vampire woman named Cersei, or demi hellhound named Dante. And so now we're doing his story. You can't say it like that. I want to be Christopher Columbus. That's very fair. Only idiots would want to be Christopher Columbus. You are not conquering, you are exploring. That's all. No conquer, only explore and help the people already there. There we go. Because they all need help. None of them can do anything themselves. Especially Machoke. You think with Machoke there they could get everything done, but nope. Well, I wanted the Switch 2 eventually anyway because I like the console, I just hate Nintendo. That's fair. It's hard to like any companies. It's very hard. But yes, Bambi, if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Please practice all that after stream care and take care of yourself. I mean, Machoke has the muscles, just not entirely the brains, perhaps. That's fair. How much brains do you need to like just like help out a little bit though? But the reason I wanted it was to harass you and Senpai to play Mario Kart with me. Listen, we will play Mario Kart with you anytime. I am busy Friday night and Sunday night this week. But besides that, let me know if you want to play Mario Kart at any point. Has muscle, never uses them, just flexes. He's just visually strong. He's just there to look nice. He doesn't actually want to do anything with them. Doesn't smell like blood. Shut. Be quiet, Dante. I didn't ask you. Is Dante already confirmed? No, nothing that didn't heal immediately. The problem is that we have never seen anything like that happen before. His body was in an abnormal state. Pathology? I don't think I can do it this week, but next week, yes, I will bother you both after stream. Awesome! Can't wait. Make Machoke choke me while you're at it. Thank you. On it, but no updates yet. You didn't tell us what it looked like. We were going to investigate. And we're investigating this. Why exactly? Do we think there's more mutants around? We do. I heard mutters of people saying this wasn't the first time they saw this happening to someone. There has to be a cause. It took you guys this long to find out about it? Ow! 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 How dare you! Ow! She just said to slap me, not beat me. So, what are we looking for in people? Visually, I mean, even the smell if you have one. I'd love to tell you, but it's hard to explain. There was no unusual smell to speak of, and the other changes were... You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. Great. Nothing has opened since nothing has happened since yesterday, but anything that might catch the attention of humans has to be solved as soon as possible. There's not just one, but several governmental institutions. Institutions! That's what I was trying to remember the word earlier. Related to keeping humans oblivious to the existence of supernaturals. A rampaging mutant would make that considerably harder. That is to say, if they don't solve the case as quickly as possible, it might put humans' eyes on their backs. And then... No way in hell I'm going to deal with a Abraxas running around here. Is it going to be different than the previous Abraxas glossary thing? Captain of the SSF's North Haven branch. The lone vampire on his team. His agents suspect him as a leader, but his loyalty to the SSF has made him popular. Okay, yeah, this is the same one we read as Cersei. I mean, we know you like it. Wow, okay. Ma'am. But yes, thank you again so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. It's always lovely to see you, and I love your face, and you're amazing, and you're awesome, and you're one of my best friends, and hi! So take care of it before he catches wind of the issue. I need you two to check all the clubs around Mirage. Talk to anyone suspicious. Watch anyone who stands out. You know your work. Ryan places the folder on the table. Raoul immediately pulls it over to himself and skims its contents. But it's so thin that he's done in no time. So why do we have to take this shitty case? Reason number one, you might have to talk to humans, and Raoul is one of the few people in the night shift who passes as a decent police officer. Are you trying to say I don't look like a reliable in human eyes? You know exactly what I'm trying to say. Admittedly, Dante looks more like a thug than an officer. Raoul is very helpful when it comes to convincing humans that his badge isn't fake. I'll take care of it as usual, sir, don't worry. Number two, I want you to keep an ear out for any substances on the streets. In case that's related, Zeno might know something. And you are the only one he'll speak to, Dante. Zeno. A half-taught wizard... Sorry, self-taught. God, I can't fucking read now. It's over. I'm cooked. On days where I'm really tired, I struggle to read more. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. You guys seen me read perfectly at other times. I'm just always tired. A self-taught wizard who designs drugs for the North Haven cartel. His formulas are responsible for the cartel's sudden increase in popularity, as they have greatly reduced the number of side effects of supernatural drugs. Zeno is surprisingly well liked by many supernaturals, thanks to his work and cheerful personality. However, he is just as disliked by anyone trying to catch him, as Zeno is exceptionally good at escaping people's grasps over and over again. Isn't Zeno the name of the dude from, like, Marvel? Zemo? Maybe that's Zemo. That kind of sounds more. Wait, never mind. Sorrel goes to question people and I hunt down Zeno. You're not getting out of the boring task, Dante. Raul is your partner, so don't even think about going off on your own. He's here to keep an eye on you. On me! Sometimes I feel like a dog trainer. Don't bite, Dante. Be good, Dante. No barking, Dante. Can't keep me from barking. I'll bark whenever I want. Dante growls at that statement, but it sounds hollow. So even Raul recognized it as no threat. Zeno isn't as difficult to handle as you pretend, old man. You can tell that to every other officer who has given up on detaining him. He's an overgrown kid, hard to catch, but he's not dangerous. Maybe that's why you two get along so well. Rude! I'm not. It's time for dinner. I'll take Alice home and come back later. You can handle everything, Raul. Why are you gonna handle everything? Sir! I'm not here just to be undermined. Bark! There. I barked for you. I demand 5 subs for barking. Leave it to me. Thank you. Stop foot. Are we leaving? Can't swear. Stop messing with me. I don't need Raul to watch over me. No, Sky doesn't have to do it. Wait. Time out. Sky, put your hands behind your pillow. Wait, what'd you pin? Wait, did that get rid of my pin? Jazz, no! Jazz, no! Jazz, corner! Timeout corner now! God damn it, let me go find my links and stuff again. Doghouse now! One sec, let me go find my stuff again. Yeah, I have to go into the description on YouTube though, which is like not as straightforward as you may think. I have to like switch pages and it's annoying. It's just everything on YouTube is annoying. So. Unpin this mess. How do I unpin it? Unpin this message. Repin my message. Okay. No more pinning stuff. This stream. Just while we're playing this game, because I need to show off the links. Thank you. It shows me as a raider from Bambi's stream. That's funny. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, do I have everything right? Steam link, itch link, Kickstarter link. Cool. We are good now. Only pinning kicks you. Wait, that's not what I meant. I think you do. See you two later. Bye-bye. See you again soon. Uh-oh, they're gonna start cussing up a storm now. No cursing in front of the kid, right? Growing up with Orion made her weird. You could just say you like her. Raul finishes his coffee and puts the mug on the table. He stands up, smoothing out the creases of his shirt. Do you need to do anything else here? Otherwise, I'm suggesting we go. There's a lot to check out. There's nothing more annoying than blindly asking people for information. You won't be asking people, I will. Oh, I like him with his coat on. Hold up. Raul grabs his coat and shrugs it on. His voice is dripping with sarcasm. You're there to look scary and ensure that no one tries to mess with the weak human. Humans aren't exactly common in their division, for a very simple reason. They're helpless compared to what they're up against. Raoul is the only human officer on Orion's team. At first, Dante thought that a human would be a liability, but Raoul has proved himself to be a valuable member. Don't tell him that, though. It'll go to his head. It's not just about interacting with other humans. Raoul has a completely different view on things than most supernaturals. And while Dante also finds it irritating, it does have its advantages. I know he's good at what he does, but the supernatural department is a completely different beast from the standard human one. I don't get why he takes the risk. One angry supernatural and he's crippled or dead. Why are you staring at me? I would assume Dante doesn't have much of a filter. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask. Why not? Like, it doesn't hurt to ask, I don't think. Depends how he words it, I guess. Why do you do this? What, interact with you? With supernaturals, working as an officer here. Do you have no self-preservation at all? Not that Dante's one to talk. Are you worried about my health? Forget it. I'm just gonna get you really drunk sometime and ask again. That'll be less bothersome. If you're worried about others attacking me, just make sure they don't. That's a valid point. He still thinks it'd be better if Raoul worked in a place with more survivable dangers. Listen, you know, like, is a werewolf really more dangerous than a gun? I think just being a police officer would be, like, dangerous no matter what. Now come, the night is short. You think? Because I'm feeling like it's gonna be a very long night. Are we taking your car? No, are we allowed to use a car? No, I've got it parked near the Golden Cat. Let's walk. Fuck! Listen, I love nightly walks. They're just not the safest. Back when the city where we used to live was a bit safer, we used to go out and like walk all the time at night. So. A pub frequented by supernaturals. Its name is based on the original owner's cat. We already read this one too. Your choice. They walk for a short time before Raoul speaks up again. Do you mind if I ask a question? Yes. A question for a question. You mean at the station? You didn't even answer! Then you can ask another question after you answer mine. That is fine. Dante tilts his head to show his agreement. Why is it that Orion treats you like a child? I know he's older, but you and I are around the same age, and he doesn't treat me like that. Why is it that Orion's so worried about you? You're more than able to take care of yourself, but he treats you like a child who shouldn't run around on his own. We just re-established that officers aren't allowed to work alone. Not that it stopped Dante from trying sometimes. Of course not, but with how much he stresses that I have to keep an eye on you, wouldn't it be better if I wasn't a human? I can't stop you even if you do start a fight. Werewolf is above my weight class. Raoul being a human is actually the point, not that Dante can explain that. Other than Orion, there's no one who knows Dante as anything other than a werewolf. The only reason Orion knows is that Dante's mother told him. But Raoul doesn't have a reason to know. It's usually no issue, but in some cases it makes explaining things a bit hard. There are similarities between hellhounds and werewolves that allow one to act as the other, but there is also some huge differences. Raoul may hate it, but him being so much weaker than me is exactly why Orion decided to pair us up in the first place. With Raoul around, not only do I have to make sure he stays safe, I also can't run wild. I'd risk injuring him. Annoyingly, Raoul did hit the nail on the head though. Orion is treating him like a child, with no self-control. Hey, I said no one do that. Oh, okay. I thought that was Sky gifting 5 subs and I was about to smack her. Alucard, thank you so much for the 8 months. Oh my gosh. You're getting close to a year. I really appreciate that. So heckin' sweet of you. Thank you so much. I hope you are having a lovely Tuesday and you had a lovely weekend. I think he's overly worried about me because he knew my mother. Feels responsible or something. Did he know you were, did he know you when you were a kid? That's not an easy question to answer for several reasons. No. Ah, it's complicated, I see. Raul just nods to himself, then stops asking. It's something Dante appreciates, not that he'd ever say that out loud. My turn. Same as before. Why did you end up working here? And how? The division doesn't take in many humans. I was fucking around with my, like, the bottom of my like, pants leg, and I, like, put it, like, over my toes, and then I got my foot stuck. So... Also, wait, you'll smack me? Listen, I have to if you do that. It's the law. To be fair, I think it's almost a year of being subbed, but longer as a follower. Well, I still really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I believe Orion was looking to add a human to the division even before I applied. When we had an interview, it sounded like it. It probably also helps that I was able to use my family name. Previous connections with supernaturals do make it easier for you to get hired. There's that too. You're rich and you obviously have connections. You're rich! Why are you working as a police officer then? So I spend every night at the beat, on the beat for barely anything. It's not a bad workplace. Everyone's polite and Ryan's a good superior. Seriously? You haven't worked another job yet, have you? He hasn't, so it's true that he can't compare Orion to someone else. If he put us on this case, he believes that we're the right people for it. Aren't you the slightest bit proud of that? No. That's a shame, you should be. Why? He's just using me. Raul was partnered with Dante as soon as he joined the force, but they knew little about each other. It's hard to ask about someone who else when you yourself help! You yourself are unwilling to talk. I'm getting tongue-tied. Not that Dante isn't curious. If I've got the chance right now anyway. Where'd you work before joining our division? Another question? I'll owe you one. Other police station for humans. And you switched over to supernatural cases on purpose? Damn, nice. That's awesome, Alucard. You don't stop, do you? It bothers me. It makes no sense. I want an answer. I'll annoy you the whole night. It isn't as interesting as you think. I like working with supernaturals. None of you care about who I am, which is a blessing. Let me get this straight. People were sucking up to you because you're rich, with an influential family. And you didn't like that? I don't need you to understand. But try to believe me when I say it's really damn annoying when people think you're doing good work because of your name and not because you're working your ass off. Raul inhales and straightens his collar. It looks like there are many stories he could tell about his previous job. I prefer to be judged by my own abilities, not those of my parents and siblings. Huh. Alright, that's something I can get. You can? It sounds nice to have people do your bidding without needing to work for it, but if you do work, you should get the recognition and no one else. Dante shrugged, sliding his hands into his pockets. I still think you're stupid for putting yourself in danger, though. I guess I can be rather stubborn. But I've survived so far. Yes, because I make sure no one mauls you to death. As we've established before, that's why you're my partner. You're doing a good job. Continue to make sure I don't die. I'm not your babysitter. Bodyguard might be more appropriate word. Raul's mouth twitches into a little smile that he's quick to hide. Although, I doubt anyone would convince you to wear a suit. Wear a suit? You look so hot in a suit. I get Raul, honestly. Same. I can see that. Although I wouldn't mind being rich. I'm just saying. I don't know if I would be able to become rich, though. Because I would like... I think this is why good people usually aren't rich, is because they would donate the money instead of just like hoarding it all. So, I don't know if I would be able to become rich. I just want like a house with a library and I'll be happy. And like awesome models from amazing artists. Or anything formal at all. Raoul's eyes move over Dante, which is this is a bit of a shame. I'll have to reject your job offer. I'm stuck at the station for another while. Certainly stuck for a night at least. The first place of interest is over there. Let's get this over with. Yay, nightclub! Man, this music is like so different from anything we've had so far. Dante looks pissed. He's like, fuck, I hate it here. So, I'm trying to remember from Cersei. Are we in the 60s right now? 70s? I don't remember. I think it was 60s. Maybe? Yeah, it was 40s, I think, when she first got stabbed. And then 60s? Their first stop was indeed just the start of a long, long night. Many follow before the end in sight. I'm going to choke the next person here who wants to waste our time. As expected, or maybe feared, no one knows anything. Not only does it take forever to make them talk, they also end up revealing that they haven't noticed anything, other than a couple more bodies than usual. The relationship between the different groups of supernaturals are complicated, meaning that a corpse won't immediately cause others to react. With how close the place is to the slums, no one has the energy to care for strangers. I knew this case would be a hassle. This is the last place. Get it together. Raoul steps up to Dante's side. Over the years, he's learned to recognize most of Dante's body language, including the size of his rising annoyance. Another thing that Dante would never say out loud is that Raoul's help. The way he riles Dante up is completely different. Somehow, it doesn't make him want to tear anyone's throat. But as much as his presence is a comforting one, can't undo the strain on Dante's nerves. It's tempting to mix in with the crowd. There's alcohol here and loud music, people who want your company for a night, who couldn't care less who you are. Even those with good senses could have trouble locating anyone in here, let alone Raoul. If Dante walks off, he'd be rid of him, in this case within a minute. A break, just for a night. And tomorrow is another day. And maybe another break. Dante? Raoul grabs Dante's wrist to like get the child leash out. For Dante. How are you always so quick to realize when I feel like leaving? I could just shake him off. I'll stay. I don't want anything. I'm afraid if I leave for 2 seconds, he's gonna die. So I'll stay. Dante, keys, look at the keys. Stay. Could, but won't. He'd be easy prey for anyone in here. Raoul stands out. He's a human. He's wearing clothes that don't belong here, and he's handsome. Without anyone at his side, he might just get swept away. If it's the wrong person, there's too many of those. Get their hands on him. He'd never be seen again. Dante would be a pretty shitty bodyguard if he let that happen. Not to mention an even shittier policeman. Though he cared less about that. I'm not gonna put him in danger. Dante leans back a bit and Raoul's grip immediately lessens. Yeah, I know what we're here for. Dante turns away from the crowd. Raoul sighs quietly, as exhausted as Dante feels. We'll be out of here sooner if you resist vanishing into the crowd for 2 minutes. You think I've never left for only 2 minutes? You think I'd only leave for 2 minutes? Do you think you could have left for longer, knowing that I'd be wandering around the club alone? No. Because Dante's still somewhat convinced that Raoul is severely underestimating the danger of supernaturals most of the time. a special, like, supernatural gun? Can you, like, I don't know. Can you lay them out at least until you can get away? Like, silver bullets. Just like Alice. That's what having supernaturals like Orion around you does. Warps your perception. Whatever. Where to? Raul's professionalism returns instantly. He glances around. I'd say the owner, considering he's conveniently wandering around over there. Catching the owner instead of some random staff member is half a miracle. The first one of its kind in the night. Although... Raul nods towards another corner of the room. That guy might know something too. The little group in the corner isn't hiding. There are small plastic bags being passed around. A dealer, huh? We don't have any evidence that the victim was on something, but the chances aren't low. A dealer's the best bet for tracking any paying customers. Then again, the owner of this place would have a wider network. Would I trust a dealer would tell me anything? I hate the dentist. Same. Dentist sucks. A dealer wouldn't tell me anything. There's no way a dealer would tell me anything. Why would a dealer tell me anything? Try the owner. Surely the owner knows what goes on in his club and hears things. Let's try the owner before he runs away. I am. I'm just reading like garbage today. I'm just tired and I'm a little hungry and like I don't know what I'm craving. I'm craving like sunshine, which is weird for me. I'm craving a sandwich and sunshine. I ate like a little bit of curry this morning right before stream, like so it was more like lunch. I ate like just a smidge, a little bit of curry and some naan bread. With how tired I am, I feel like a short stream today. We'll see. We'll see. My brain is tired. My kicks! My boo touching grass! Who are you? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I crave the sun. Ugh. It's weird. Something's wrong with me. Dante walks off in the direction of the club owner, Raul on his heels. The crowd parts fluidly, closing up again behind them. Dante can't remember the man's name. Didn't even recognize him, to be honest, but he doesn't need to. Once they're close enough, Raul catches position with him, now standing in front. Alfred Chadwick. Oh, okay. You have a new one for Alfred Chadwick? The werewolf owner of Mirage. I thought it said wizard. Whatever. A club for supernaturals. Well, Alfred is the primary owner of Mirage. Oh no, it's the wizards in charge of that division of the police. I think it was. Well, Alfred is the primary owner of Mirage. The rest of his pack, including his girlfriend Lucy, help him manage things. Though he tries to appear confident, Alfred is very concerned with making sure that neither he nor his business catches the eyes of the police or the cartel. Prefers to be called Al, as he finds his full name to be uncool. Bring you to the hospital now. Don't bring me to our hospital. Our hospital sucks. I'm more likely to die and come out much worse than going in. Maybe she's kind of like a reptile today. It needs the sun warm up. I do feel very cold. But it's... I bet if I look at the temp, I bet it's cold today. Sorry, I had an important message I had to respond to. What's the temp here today? Yeah, it's still 30s. It's cold. the sun's a lie. Makes it look like it might be a little bit warm out there, but it's not. It's still freezing. It's still cold enough to snow. When the weather is nice, I like to take short walks. I just want to like go to the park and like sit in the car and look out the sunroof. And just sleep. I'm just so tired. Get the window where the sun shines in and sit in the sun. In the evening, the sun points directly at my computers, and then I can't see anything, which it sometimes happens on stream. But more often than not, I mean, our what are they called? Our blinds are broken. Echo bit the cord, and they like most of them snapped except for one. So like, our blinds only lift up on one side at this point. There was snow on the ground when I woke up. Yup. Yup. Got my head out the sunroof. No, not that song. Alfred Chadwick. Ugh. Never. Not with that name. Al, if anything, but who's asking? Raul whips out his badge, making the fake smile on the man's face freeze. Police. Damn, I don't need your kind around here. Leave or I'll call security. Al growls, showing off sharp teeth. There's no doubt he's a werewolf even without the gesture. The instant, like, annoyance. I love, a lot of games don't have, a lot of visual novels don't have the characters' expressions change from, like, things that happen in the sentence. I feel like, I really like that they do. It's very fluid. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. Hi, Merm. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? Yes, hug the Merm. Group hug the Merm. I had a weekend. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope this week goes much better. It's okay, you're gonna win like 50 more matches of Mahjong, and it's gonna be amazing. The night has been long already. Seeing the provocative gesture towards his partner, Dante feels his patience thin out even further. With one large step, he's right in front of the guy, faced close enough to feel his breath. When he growls, it's much darker. The sound has Al's eyes widening, whole body tensing up. Listen, you mangy mutt. If you call security, I can assure you that blood will flow. If you want this to end without anyone in the hospital, you will answer our fucking our damn question. I went too far. He doesn't swear as much as Cersei. The fuck is not being thrown around nearly as much as with Cersei. Which is weird, because Dante totally looks like the one who would be throwing that around. The more who says, like, when they're pissed off, damn? Who says damn? That was a fuck moment. The more cooperative you are, the faster we are done here. Understood? Werewolves are good at gauging their opponents. The man stops showing off his fangs in seconds. Understood. Dante steps back, standing closer to Raul now to show that he won't allow any further threats. Al clears his throat, fixing his collar that hadn't even been touched, and tries to regain his composure. No need to be so aggressive. Can we start? Raul looks at Dante rather than Al when he asks his question, though it's the werewolf who answers. Not here. Follow me. I need a full guttural angry fuck. Exactly. I'm not gonna do it though. Al leads them to a small room in the back. It's just like it is a broom. I'm like, is this a broom closet? I see the broom. Yep. It's quieter than the main area, and no one's around to interrupt or overhear them. Al leaves Dante to close the door. He crosses his arms and leans against the wall, wary and defensive. What do you want? It's pretty simple. We heard about an odd fight right in front of your place. Someone died after a burst of aggression. What do you know about that? The police are looking into that? Well, it's to my advantage if you do. There's something really freaky going on there. I didn't see it firsthand, but I got the wildest description of what it looked like when he died. Thank you for the head pats. Dante can only assume this is what Orion mentioned. I wonder what actually happened. But it's not just that one guy. I've heard this sort of thing happen more than once. The dead aren't the usual addicts either, but even some people who typically avoid drugs, paying customers. So maybe it's in the alcohol? If word gets out, I'll really start losing business. Raul tenses up at the mention of more victims. Not a standalone case of sudden death, it seems. When did this start? How would I know? Not like I go around counting days. But are we talking weeks or months? If I had to guess, weeks, definitely. Can't give you an exact time frame, but it's not been that long. How many deaths have you noticed? What kind of question is that? I think that's a pretty valid question. How many deaths have you noticed? There's always been people acting up and dying one way or another. Slums are close and all that. The exaggerating stories are nothing new either. I just thought it was worse than usual, until I started losing customers. And you didn't report any of the previous deaths? Al shrugs, looking uninterested. Started out more in the back alley, nothing too visible on the surface. Raul rubs a hand over his face. You all are really... What else do you know about the ones who've died? Well, you already said that they were aggressive, though that's playing it down. I've seen a little succubus rush into a whole group of supernaturals without a second thought. Drew a lot of onlookers, though. I didn't see any of the weird shit that people have been talking about. Do we not have a glossary page for succubus? You give me one for like every other supernatural being. Where's succubus? Ah, well. Thank you so much for the lurk, Striker. I hope you get to unwind and relax after your dentist visit now. Drew a lot of onlookers, though. I didn't see any of the weird shit that people have been talking about. Sober? Drunk? Or on something? What exactly do you think I spent my whole night doing? I'd say if you're noticing whether the people dying are customers or not, then you're also noticing whether they're buying something off menu. Wouldn't know about the details, but at least the succubus did like to party with a bit of something extra in her blood. But not a single one was the type to get that aggressive. What happened to the corpses? What happened to any corpses around here? If the police don't get to it in time, there's always someone happy to take a body along. Uncomfortable. Weird. Huh. Why? It's just like Dr. Frankenstein making like monsters out of monsters? I seriously don't know anything, I swear. Your word's useless. Look, I don't want police around here. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. That's how it's always been, right? We'll leave you alone once you've told us everything. I have. So I won't have to come back after finding out something else. Al hesitates, eyes wandering. I did say everything I know about the dead guys, which is basically nothing. If you want something else, there's an odd guy in a hood who's been seen nearby. Stranger? Strange indeed. Fucking strange, that guy. There we go. There's the fucks. How would you describe him? Weird and hooded. Tall, like, he motions with his hands, showing a size way above his head. It's a Braxis! Tall, wears some odd dress, originally oriental or whatever, hood over his head. Everyone who sees him says the same thing. He's scary, intimidating, Made them freeze up and want to hide away when he was just passing by. Did he talk to anyone? Not a single word. Sounds like a supernatural. What kind? No one knows. There's no scent on him. None. He appears out of nowhere without a sound. Ghosts are a thing. I knew it. I said ghosts caused an explosion in the museum. I was right. My choking always ends up right. Are you sure that the ones running into him don't just have a bad nose? If it was one person, sure. But I've already heard of a dozen different people who have seen him, all kinds of supernaturals too. Raoul turns to Dante. Don't vampires have no smell? They do have one, it's just very subtle. Not to mention that the smells of their environment stick to you. It's weird to say that someone smells like nothing. Suspicious, right? There's stuff that changes your scent, but no one would just go for nothing. Smelling like nothing stands out worse than anything else could. Not that you know, human. Damn. I don't need a dog's nose to understand that. You, a dog? Al gapes, then looks over to Dante, as if fully expecting a fellow werewolf to take offense at being compared to a dog. Little does he know that a hellhound doesn't appreciate being compared to a werewolf either. You look like one to me too. Oh, I have to. Oh, he's never gonna work. Nah, he's afraid of us. I'm like, he's never gonna work with us then if I like tell him off. Nah, he's afraid of us. We can do it. You look like one to me too. Honestly, you do look like a dog. One little growl and you tuck in your tail and lower your head like an obedient mutt. Damn! Al wants to get angry. He really wants to get angry. But Dante smirks, showing his teeth. And it's written on his face that he knows what Dante wants, a fight. Not one Al's going to win. Gritting his teeth, Al turns his head away. Is that enough for you to leave? Anything else I can tell you is just random stuff. People having affairs, magic experiments, failing, cartel doing cartel stuff. He's never gonna work with us again, but I mean, he doesn't like the police around anyway, so probably we're not gonna be coming there too often. The cartel. A colluding organization of several drug lords. The North Haven cartel caters primarily to supernaturals, with very few of their products reaching human hands. Since they started working with Zeno, their products have caused significant less side effects, earning them a less negative reputation even outside North Haven. There's not much known about the current leader. You know what? That's cool if they made like them not have like bad side effects. Holy cow. I'm not like condoning it, but I'm just saying. The museum burned down or something. I don't know. SSF was sniffing around for the last one. That tall, grumpy vampire with the white hair has been snooping. We've read this. Is it anything different for Dante though? We've read this? Yeah. This is exactly what we've read last time. Abraxas? Ooh, face Abraxas. Sorry. That might be interesting to hear about more. Dante tilts his head, tempted to ask more about it, but Raoul shakes his head. Something for later then. I have one last question, then we're done. Get it out. Have you seen Zeno around lately? Huh? That is all getting defensive again. What are you asking about him for? Suddenly it involves his business, so now he's claiming up, huh? We need to talk to him too. Don't even know. Don't know him. No idea. Lies. Break his kneecaps. You don't look like you don't know him. Dante interrupts Raoul with a shake of his head. He's not going to say anything if you ask him like that. We're not out to get him or mess with your sales. We just want to talk to him. Then we'll even be. Sounds like bullshit to me, you're cops. Even cops have given up on catching him. We just want to ask him any new drugs on the market. You say that, but fine. I do know where he is. hard not to around here, but I wouldn't know where he is. He's here and there, wherever he pleases. A small fry like me couldn't keep an eye on him. Can't help you. That very much in line with how Zeno behaves. Both Dante and Raoul know that. Alright, thanks for your help. You have chocolate chip cookies? I had one too yesterday. They're very good. I would love some more. Are you leaving now? Yeah, I had a chocolate chip cookie and a slice of like peanut butter pie yesterday. So good. I do want some. Yes, please. Thank you. Finally, let me escort you out. This is the most motivated Al has been. I've seen so much articles and people talking constantly about AI lately that whenever I read Al, my brain first says AI. I have to resist calling him AI. Oh. This is the most motivated Al has been this entire conversation. Dante and Raoul do get escorted out, but the way the door slams shut behind them makes it clear they're not welcome back. Listen, I only teased him a little bit. I should have punched him just once. Okay, chat. I know it's been a very short stream, but I think I'm more tired than I realized, and I do think we are probably going to end here. Sorry for the shorter stream, but sometimes it just happens. But we have many more streams this week, and we will continue this game next week. We're gonna finish up Dante's storyline as well, because I'm very interested how this is going to tie in with the other story. Oh, that's fair though. You gotta get some rest. It's true, and I wanna like. I'm starting to get a headache. If I was just tired, I would like go. I would get through it like I always do. But I'm starting to get a headache. So, and it's just getting worse. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I will do that. Listen, I stream longer than a lot of people stream, I feel like. So I think it's fine to take an early day every once in a while. See, if I had chocolate chip cookies, the headache would be gone in seconds. But yeah. Definitely, and you had a bonus stream last. True, I did stream just, yeah. But I also technically missed a stream last week, didn't I? So... So technically it was still just 4 streams. Ow! What are we bonking? I love hanging out with you all. I just hope you know that. Even if I like am leaving early because I have a headache, I just want you guys to know I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me and watching and supporting me. Just know when I say support, I don't just mean monetary. Like, you just lurking and being a part of the community is also, it helps so much. I appreciate you. Helps me stay motivated. Thank you! I will feel better. I just need to shower and sleep. And I guess get sun. For sun, listen, maybe if I'm actually like craving sun, like my body actually needs sun today. Maybe I'll go outside a little bit. I'm so glad you enjoy. I'm glad I can bring some entertainment for you guys. Before we raid out and leave and all that stuff, let me say the stuff one more time. So, this game is in Kickstarter right now. You should definitely go support it because it seems amazing. And if you would like to, I have a link posted in the pinned message on Twitch, and I have all the links to Twitch, Itch, and the Kickstarter in the description on YouTube. So yeah, please check out those links. Please download the demo and support the game and the lovely devs who made it. Again, it's like a woman-led indie studio, which is very cool. And I will be back on Thursday with something. Kingdom Hearts? I think Kingdom Hearts. I think Thursday's Kingdom Hearts. We didn't do any Pokopia this week because we're doing this game. So. If you are a sub, you are going to copy this raid message. If you are a non-sub, you're going to copy this raid message. And let's see who is streaming. If Sandwich is streaming, I don't know if she'd be streaming this early, but if she is, we're going to go raid her because it's her birthday. I know she's up. Hopefully she's streaming. I would love to raid her for her birthday. Sky, no, I said hands behind pillow! Listen, I told you what would happen if you did it. There. That's your smack. That's your spank. The tables have turned. Now chat's getting spanked. Thank you so much for the gift subs though. Oh, a sandwich going for her birthday. Oh, that's cute. Oh, and Velcure got one. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Scott. It's very sweet of you. I appreciate all the... Listen, I appreciate all the support. You're forgiven because Sandwich got a gifty. Let's see who is streaming though. Hopefully she's streaming. Is she streaming? Is she live? She is not live right now, unfortunately. Womp womp. That's fine. We will raid someone else instead. Has to be someone playing something fun, but like also like kind of chill. Fun and chill. No one's playing anything fun and chill. Everyone's playing like League. Marvel Rivals. Listen, Marvel Rivals is fun, but it's toxic as fuck. I don't know, chat. We're gonna just listen. I'm tired. I'm gonna drop you off at Jazz's. Which I'm like, I don't even want to raid someone like new because then I have to like hang around at the stream and like and socialize a little bit. I'm gonna take you over to Jazz. And she'll take care of you. You can watch some Overwatch. She has nice chill streams. So. Thank y'all again so much for hanging out with us, with me, with the community. Again, check out the game. It's really good so far. And yeah, as always, please make sure you eat something and drink something super yummy. Watch and play something super fun and get lots of sleep. And I'll see you on Thursday for some Kingdom Hearts. Okay, till then, bye-bye!